Hey guys, good morning. So I just woke up. It is the day after my third combo session. Um, Again, I feel rested. I'm just waking up, so I'm still kind of like, ugh. But I feel fucking awesome. So I'm gonna continue to do some check-ins throughout the next week, the next couple months. To just see like how long do the results last after the sessions. When do I need to maybe go back in for like a tune-up or whatever. But here's some things that I've noticed so far. I've been waking up feeling rested in the mornings, which if you have had any kind of thyroid or depression or any toxicity in your body, where you could sleep for like 10 plus hours and not feel rejuvenated, that alone is like a miracle. So yeah, I like went to bed later. The neighbor was being really loud yesterday for some reason. They were like banging some stuff outside where I'm at, around like 11:30 at night, and so, which they normally don't do. And then I woke up at 5:20 this morning and was like, no, it's too early, so I went back to bed. But yeah, aside from that, of not having like a full night's rest, so to speak, I feel rested. So waking up from that, and normally I'll have a lot of negative thoughts pile on, like first thing in the morning. Like I'll start thinking about like things I need to do or something, like just things that like flood in first thing in the morning, are gone. Like I don't know how to explain. Well, I do know how to explain it, so I'm gonna explain it. So Kambo is also like, yes, it's a physical purge, but in South America, you also have a panema, which in the States, people have kind of, if you've heard of the term like your pain body, it's similar to that, but in South America, your panema is your emotional, energetic body. Oh, hold on, you guys. The kitty, the cat wants to be let in. Hi, kitty. Come on in. Okay, so Tao, the cat's gonna come visit us. Hi, Tao. You'll probably hear her meowing. Okay, so your panema is your emotional, energetic body, and it's said that if and when you do combo, that it cleanses that. So I know this is like a little bit woo-woo, but stick with me, because traditionally shamans administered this to their tribe, for people with like, the history is that the first time they did it, the whole tribe was sick and that no one was getting better. And so the shaman did ayahuasca to get a vision for how to treat his people. And he had the vision of going and finding this frog. So he went and got this frog that only comes out at night, scraped the sides of it to get the toxins, the poison off of it. Because these frogs, they're a type of like tree bullfrog. I can't remember the name of it. I'll look it up for you guys and post it in this in the comments. But basically, scraped the sides of it, got the poison, and then administered it through burn marks. So they tap on your skin with a stick that the end is burning. That's where I'll show you mine here. So this is I did 3 on my second day, and then yesterday they did 5. The first day there was 3 they did on my leg. He actually did on the meridians of my thyroid, to help with my thyroid stuff. So anyway, they do the burn marks, just the top layer of the skin, and then they administer the poison. Because it has to go through your skin, versus taking it orally, you can control how much you put on and how intense basically it's going to be. So when they do this, it makes you drink a liter and a half of water first, and then that allows your stomach to fill up, so when all the toxins flush your body, it gets put into the water in your stomach, and then you purge that. So that's how you basically don't die when you do it. You don't take it orally. You drink a ton of water right before you do it so that it can absorb all the toxins and you purge it out. So he did this, and it saved the people. But since then, over hundreds of years of using this, they also use this for people with depression. They also use this prior to going hunting. So they'll use also with the ceremony, they do these Sananga eye drops. You put them on, you close your eyes, they drop it in, and then you open your eyes, blink, and then you close your eyes because it burns. Like it burns. It feels like someone poured battery acid in your eyeballs. It probably, to me, actually hurt worse than the Kambo itself. Like it was that bad. But they do this a lot now before they go hunting because it purges the system. It makes you more alert because it kicks your body into high gear. It kicks your immune system into high gear. It kicks your nervous system into high gear. And then the Sananga drops help with vision. So the Sananga drops have helped people with night vision. It helps people have cured cataracts with it. It's an antifungal, antimicrobial. So it's like really potent in cleansing and clearing anything in your eyes. So anyway, when you do both of these, over the hundreds and hundreds of years that they've been practicing this, they've also found other benefits besides cleansing out sicknesses and or for hunting. And you can hear, I don't know if you can hear in the background, but Viva La Mexico, there's a water truck going by. And they have like a weird song. I don't know what it says, but it probably says something about water. Anyway, so over the years, they found that it also cleanses your panema. So this is your energy and emotional body. So if somebody has depression, instead of giving them something like Prozac to help like level them out, they actually give them this kind of treatment because it kicks their body into gear. It flushes out the purging, like the physical purging, but also the emotional and energetic, so that it kind of like re-kicks their system back into place. So what I'm noticing from this so far is that I wouldn't say I was depressed, but a lot of you who know my story, like I was with someone for 5 years. I thought I was going to like spend the rest of my life with him. I thought we were going to get married and have kids and all the things. And when we broke up, I was like devastated. I went on with life, and then I moved to LA, and upon moving to LA, I was teaching yoga at the time. I was at Core Power Yoga, and was transferred from Seattle down there, but it doesn't really pay, like it's not like livable wages really. So I was doing that, but it took me 6 months to find a job down there, which you guys know me, I've lived and moved in all the places, and I was planning on it taking maybe 3 months, but it took up all the savings I had. My ex and I had bought a car together, and he was paying me out for what I had bought in on the car, because he took the car when we broke up. So I was in LA without a car. I was using my best friend's truck when I could, and or Ubering. And then the money that I was getting from the car, he totaled the car. He got in a car accident and totaled it. So then that was like $5,000 that I was like expecting that was out. So that happened. And then with like right when I got the job, my stepfather found out that he had a reoccurring tumor in his brain. He had one removed, a benign one removed when I was like 15 or 17. Sometime when I was in high school. I think it was actually when I was 17. And so I had to fly home. I had just gotten my job and had to fly home and go to and be there for his surgery. And was home for like almost a week. He's fine. He came out of it like pretty unscathed, which even the doctor was like, this is a miracle, because like we have no idea like how we didn't like obstruct anything because it was like on top of his brainstem, and there was like all these nerves wrapped around it because it's a slow growing benign tumor, which anyway, long story, but it was like very traumatic and very scary. And then like 3 months after that, my uncle, who I grew up with and like adore, randomly passed away. So there was like these huge life things that like I lost all my money. It was just, I got flatlined. And so if you know me, like I make the most of all the things. Like I'm a very positive person. I've done a lot of emotional work around healing from childhood trauma and all of these things. And so the reason I'm bringing this up is because I survived. I went through it. Like I then decided like like life is short. Like I'm not fucking around. I'm going to start my business and get this going. And it took over a year for my business really to start to kick off and get anything close to consistent, or like it just took way longer, and I was investing a lot of money. So I just kept going in this, like, I don't feel like it was depression, but I mean, I went through a lot of shit in like a short amount of time. And so there definitely was a sense of like low energy. Like I was pushing through everything. I have an autoimmune of the thyroid, so it like exacerbates and kicks up under a lot of stress. And so, yeah, it was just like going through a lot of things. And so even though I was feeling like, I grieved and got over my ex, I started making money again, like all of the things started falling into place, but there was just like a heaviness and a feeling of just like, that I just couldn't kick no matter what I was doing. And I do a lot for self-care and self-development and mindset and all of the things. And after doing the Kambo the last couple of days, I like wake up I don't have that heavy feeling. I do not have that, like, I want to stay in bed all day, or like, I don't want to get out of bed. And a lot of it too is the mental chatter. Like normally I'll have certain loops or different stories of like inner critic things that pop up throughout the day. And even when I feel my mind want to like go down that path or that pattern, it's like something in me just kind of is like, nope, we're not. It's just like, we feel good. Like we're not doing that. So definitely feel that shift. And I'm excited to see over the next like week, a couple weeks and months, like how that continues to manifest and show up differently. So, and something that, the shaman, the guy who held the ceremony for me, yesterday afterwards was like, may your heart open and all the things that you want to manifest happen easily and align with you now that you've cleared your panema and all the things. So I don't know, it's just really sweet. And I really felt that. And, yeah, the panema is also, if anyone's ever done like black magic at you, I know this is like really like old school shaman kind of stuff, but anytime anyone has like really ill will towards you, it's energy and it's being put at you. And if they feel like they wronged you, which I've like, I'm a human, I've done things that have hurt people, and I'm sure that they still like, there's maybe people that still have like negative thoughts about me, whether that's in business or or from childhood or whatever. And that stuff I really think accumulates over time. It's no different than my grandma praying for me, right? So my grandma always praying for me, and I really feel like that's been a protective energy for me in my life. But this also, it works both ways, right? So people, when they think negatively of you over and over and over again, it's a negative prayer. It's not like the protective miracle blessing. It's a negative thing. And that accumulates over time. And, yeah, I just really feel like that kind of stuff has been lifted. I'm not so into like the woo, like I am woo woo, but I think there's a lot that we can do for, our mental states and emotional states, and, in protecting ourselves from negative thoughts and energy, whether it's from ourselves or others. But yeah, all I can say is I feel fucking amazing. And, I feel like some kind of veil has been lifted. I feel so much more mental clarity between the Sananga drops and the purging. because this also helps remove heavy metals, funguses, toxins, like all of these things from your mucus if you eat a lot of dairy or have mucus build up, or if you live somewhere like Seattle or the Pacific Northwest where it's really damp and cold. That has a certain effect on your body. It creates a lot of mucus. You can get fungal overgrowth in your body just because there's a lot of mold and fungus growing in those areas. And it just creates a different environment when you're in a cold, damp environment in your body. So I feel amazing. I'm going to keep y'all updated, of course. But happy Tuesday, and I will be seeing you soon. Okay,